Hey, hey y'all. Today's outfit of the day, you can see, let me set that. Can you see? Bam, 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 and bam. Hey, so really quick before we get things rolling today, I got the outfit of the day, I'm sorry, OOTD, is my Dickies overalls, Amazon. I don't know, I think my daughter's friend of hers, like maybe 1 or 2 Mother's Day ago, had got me this hat. I think Dollar Tree, I don't care. I'm gonna wear it even though I just ripped it. I just legit ripped it, but it still serves its purpose for right now, but keeping the sun out of my face. Oh, remember Blossom back in the day? Anyway, but I wore what my dad would call my Farmer John's today because, and this even though it's like, I think like 5:30 in the evening, it's hot and the mosquitoes are in full effect. And then we're gonna light, oh, I almost dropped y'all. We're gonna light some incense. And I'm gonna light it in 2 locations. The first location will be where we're gonna start, which is near where the corn bed was, where I pulled all the corn in the last video. Maybe the smoke from my incense will keep the mosquitoes away. So let go. Okay. Let's light this incense and stick it somewhere reasonably safe. And we're gonna pull, let me see if I can tilt it, all of this grass up over here alongside this bed. Just pull all that up. And the other video I showed y'all that I had some peppermint. Well, I didn't put it in ground, but I put it along this bed to just kind of place things to see where I wanted it. And I left it out. I came back home the next day. I think it was Sunday. I went outside to feed the chickens and do what I had to do. We were taking the boys to a pool play date. And I came back to check on things. I said, okay, I have a lot of empty pots that were chewed up. I had a lot of empty pots that were chewed up, but I figured those were the empty pots that I was going to donate to a nursery anyway, because I have like a million. Oh, my knees. I played basketball. My knees hurt. And anyway, then I saw there was some soil on the ground. And look, it's freaking evidence right here. Maisie, my dog, ate she ate the containers that had the mint in it. I wanted mint to take over this area right here where the grass is grown wild, and she ate it. Mint's only $1, but it's the purpose. Why would you do that? Why won't this incense stay lit? Anyway, let's get this rolling. I'm gonna set this camera properly and watch me pull these weeds. Let's go. Okay, I'm back. Should I time lapse this or not? I don't know. But I'll talk to y'all for a minute, and then if I feel I'm running out of stuff to say doing this task, then I'll just time lapse it. All right, so I started pulling some. Okay, I started pulling some a few days ago and clearing it out, because these things are rough. I keep looking back, so I keep thinking I'm hearing stuff or my husband coming in, but not yet. But these roots are like super thick. So I just want to pull it out as much as I can. I mean, it's kind of easy to do. So this is satisfying. I don't know what's in here. Hopefully nothing bites me. But I'm just gonna keep pulling. And then I'm gonna plant this stevia, and since a lot of my mint is gone, I want to put the rosemary over here, see how that works. I know rosemary comes back, so I think that'll work just fine here. I have some gladiolas that I have planted. I don't know if it was this year or maybe some gladiolas from last year, from last summer, and it came back. I'm not sure if I want to get that lucky again, but I'll leave it and just wait to see what happens. I'm trying to get as much from the root as possible. And honestly, what I would love to do is get, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I had put this kind of wire up to keep the chickens and my dog out of it. When there was nothing growing in here, like in the winter, it was fine because the chickens were free roaming, free range. And my other dog never bothered the chickens. And I let them just dig and scratch up in here, which tilled the soil for me. So it was really nice and fluffy by the spring when it was time to plant. So when I did plant some things in it, the chickens were digging it up, the dog was all in it, so I just had to put this chicken wire up, and it's serving its purpose. But I really want to put cattle panels on this side, and like have some when I have trellising vegetables next year, they can just climb up that like beans. But right now I'm not too worried about it, and just make it work. I am a little upset that Maisie ate. She ripped the containers. She had a blast with the mint. Some of the mint was found on my porch. I was not happy, very annoyed. I don't come digging up your stuff, so don't dig up my stuff. I'm trying to dig up as much of these roots as possible. Which is why I thought mint would be a great idea over here. I see a tomato I want to eat. I am going to put y'all on time lapse, eat that tomato, and I'll untime lapse it when I'm finished. All right, that was a lot of work. I am sweating, but these roots right here for this kind of grass, these roots, they don't move. Like, I hate to say that, but look at this. Look how these look like ginger roots or something. Like, these are super, 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 super tough. It was a pain in the neck to pull it out. So I got this, and I did a lot, but I'm gonna use this to get the rest of the roots out. I know I cannot get everything, but I will try to get everything. Now the fun part, we get to plant the stevia, and I have some lavender and rosemary. I'll line up along here. This loosened up a lot of the soil, so I think I can just dig a hole. I'm not going to dig with my hand. Let me get the right kind of tool. So we're going to do the stevia plant. I have 1, 2, 3 dried and thirsty rosemary plants. The other one is over there. Lavender. I know lavender is pretty funny. I have 3 lavender bushes. I'm gonna put one here and leave the other 2 in the other side of the garden. But this is Spanish lavender blue. This should open this section get just enough sun. And I have 2 echinacea plants that were $3. They're gonna be all right. They're perennials, they'll come back. The other one is right there. Now this, I do not remember purchasing. I don't know what it is. The name of it is, oh wait, hold on. Let me take the clearance sticker off. I do not remember picking it up. Maybe the lady, I don't know. A ficus. Is it inside or outside? We'll see. I don't remember. Maybe I did buy it. I don't know, and thought it was something else. I thought when I was looking in my box old stuff that I got lucky and found one spare peppermint, but I didn't. But I have peppermint growing right here on the other side. And it's growing in a cinder block. And I'll cut it back and pull the cinder block up and see if I can transplant the peppermint from over there to over here. Why not? But I have my little hole digger. I don't know if that's the professional name for it or not, but that's what it is today. Bam, bam, bam. So we're going to use her. We're going to dig the we're going to dig the holes for all these plants, water them in, and then I'm going to take a shower. Y'all, that wore me out. Like, look at my shirt. I am wore out. I decided to plant my lavender and ground elsewhere. I didn't want to put something I'm gonna eat somewhere where my dog will trample over and on. I know I'm gonna wash it anyways, but I just thought it would be best to plant it elsewhere. I'm, for now, gonna just give it a good watering and figure out another day where I'm gonna put it. But let me show you what I did. Let's see if I can just, okay. Oh, let me move my ring light cord out the way. Please don't step on that. All right, I planted the unknown plant right here, and I planted lavender. So 2 lavenders next to each other, echinacea, the other lavender and echinacea, and this plant right here was something that I planted early in the summer, late spring, and that grass just took over, so it never had a chance to grow. I can't even tell you what it is, but I'm gonna leave it there. And then here is the stevia plant. I have space to put something on the other end, right at the corner of the garden bed. Oops, something is biting. And then I wasn't sure if I should plant everything butted up right against the bed, but I think I'm just gonna mulch very heavily around this area when I get a chance. I found some squash bugs. Near the canna lilies. There's a tomato plant somewhere around there, whatever. It was like 3 or 4 of them hanging out, like 2 brown and a green one. I don't know why they were hanging out. I tried to flick them off. One of them I stepped on. The other ones, it flew. I flung the tomato and jumped up the tomato and flew right back over here and landed on the canna lilies. I don't know when's a good time to dig them up and put them elsewhere, but I want to dig them up and put them elsewhere. Even if I put them in ground in this direct location, or maybe closer to the chicken coop, I think that'll be a good idea. It's a nice sunny location. And this whole bed will be dedicated to fruits and vegetables, fruits being the tomatoes. So we're gonna wrap it up right here. I'm gonna do a quick harvest and I'll show you what I got. But that's it. Thank you for tuning in and have a great rest of your day.